Hey, everybody, how we doing?
Morning, everybody.
Joe here.
Kevin.
So right now we're towards the end of season 2 of The Americans.
Yep. With a lot still to get through.
A lot of hangover from the last few episodes. A lot of setup that hopefully is going to be paid off very soon. Regardless, we're enjoying it. But no, the Lyric as the foe, really, really strong. I feel like
I do enjoy the fact that they got a really formidable, capable, talented person.
Yeah.
Because most of the people, and it makes sense narratively, most of the people that they deal with are people who don't know who they are. That they prey on their weaknesses and they're able to work and manipulate them, like champs, right?
Yeah.
This guy seems like he's unworkable.
Like an equal, almost.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's every bit the threat that they are. He's up there with Stan as far as a formidable
It's
foe.
fun because in season 1, it was more like a cat and mouse kind of thing.
Absolutely, right.
And the big set piece was a car chase away from the FBI. Yeah. Now it's like we might be getting like a full-on action scene or something, some sort of, obviously a threat to finally they meet their equals finally,
right?
And the FBI
arrest isn't the worst thing that could happen to them, right?
No, and the FBI is probably not going to know about it.
That might be the case. They could have this whole little private war happen among the three of them, and not really know.
That's awesome. It's a really cool way to end season 2, and it's different. It's really like the stakes keep getting higher and higher, and I like that they're hopefully going to land the plane really well on this one.
Sure. There's just so many things. There's so many things that need to be wrapped up from this season that I don't think they all are.
Sure.
Lyric may still not be a done deal this season, right? So we only have a few episodes left. The Nicaraguan stuff may not be remotely wrapped up because it goes on for years.
Yeah.
In real time.
Yeah.
You've got Yusuf, who is being worked by a very nutty asset
Annalise.
of Phillips. That anything could go completely wrong there while they're trying to steal stealth stuff. And we still have the murder of the family that Stan's working.
I think the Yusuf thing will be carried over to season 3.
I do too.
And I think Annalise will play some sort of role in the next season.
Mm-hmm.
That is, if she can, compartmentalize and really continue going forward with what she had to do. It was disgusting what she had to do. Obviously, a lot of the stuff from the show is gross. But I don't know. I'm curious because I was kind of thinking that we were going to get rid of her in season 1, which they kind of did, but I thought it was going to end darkly for her.
Nah, just kind of
she's kind of walking
back burner for a while.
Yeah, and I'm glad that she's back. I hope she plays a role in season 3 because I think that is interesting. Maybe they'll pivot more towards that instead of the Martha storyline.
Well, yeah, it's kind of nice, because I feel like it's realistic to have assets that are unhinged.
Oh,
right? Because we saw that a little bit in season 1. Some of the assets they actually did have to deal with.
Sure.
Because they were unhinged. Like the FBI agent who got caught.
Yeah.
That they had to actually kill.
Oh, yeah.
Or they didn't kill, but went to the house of the guy that was, that was a turncoat and killed him.
Yeah.
And so I feel like there's a number of ways that it can kind of play out, and having a loose cannon like Annalise,
she is a loose cannon.
She is, and it's great. Having Stan completely unhinged right now, losing his family, he's more untethered and unmoored than ever. Yeah. And Stan can go a number of directions.
We're scared every time we see Stan. We're like, what do this guy's going to do?
Stan is a tight rubber band right now.
He's a ticking time bomb. Yeah.
We do want to go ahead and welcome Hari, Jack, and Lav to our Patreon group. Thanks so much, guys. We're very glad you're here with us.
Yes, we are. And if you guys are watching us on YouTube for the first time, welcome to our channel.
Hello.
If you'd mind hitting the like button for us, please leave us a comment down below and hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on the new content we have coming your way.
Yeah, if you'd like to see a full-length reaction to this and everything else we've watched or are watching, please check out a link in the description below to our Patreon page. Every show over there, we're at least 4 episodes ahead of where we're on YouTube. So if you get done with this on YouTube and want to keep going, hop over to Patreon. You can do that there. You will have to absolutely sync and watch along on your own device or streaming service. You will only see and hear us because of copyright. We're also watching 30 Rock right now. So Patreon
footage from the Americans. Sorry, guys.
All right. Yeah.
It's coming. This is going to be resolved. I think it is.
Well, Gad figured out that they were not who they said they were right away.
The Gad this season has been some of my favorite stuff.
Yeah.
It's really, really strong.
Healing, it's going to take time.
And we do forget that, he did see Philip walking in the hallway.
He did. Like a walking away.
Sure. I wonder if that's going to come back at all.
I think it'd be unrealistic for the kid to be like, "Oh, that guy. He had bigger things going on."
A stretch, I guess,
Hello.
I remember a random guy in the hallway.
There. This is what I'm interested in. She is now in so much danger.
For sure.
Granny would not have bought that.
No, she'd had a gun sitting with her.
Yeah.
Я рад вашему возвращению к реальности.
I wouldn't be happy.
I'd like
regardless.
to be.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
Я не хочу говорить о еде.
He's not a happy camper.
No.
И все равно без программы «Эхо», которая покажет нам, работает это или нет, самолет останется. просто игрушечной моделью.
I mean, you could fly it and then see if you can pick it up on radar.
Yeah. New trial and error, I guess.
Yeah. Can you imagine being in the first submarines? Let's see if this works.
Couldn't pay me. I just rewatched the new Mission Impossible. That opening sequence to the submarine is so terrifying.
Oh, yeah.
Would not want to be in a sub.
Because I don't think it's the right thing for you to do this summer.
But why? Can you give me one good reason why?
Because I'm your mother.
Yeah, it's about that.
Yeah, but it's
It works
also
every time. It's
yeah,
true.
good reason. Yeah. Give her another one.
And they know that Emmett Land worked for the KGB. And Stan Beeman paid their son a visit.
They're going to tell him to take care of the kid, aren't they?
That would be awful.
No, I don't know. It's one of their star team's kids. I think that'd be pretty rough.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go see Jared.
No, it is too risky right now. He could be under surveillance.
If he is, I'll see
Definitely is.
that, and I'll stay away.
That might be the way to save his life.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I never gave him Leanne's letter.
Yeah, he burned it.
You did what you thought was best.
I really hope it doesn't go that route where they're faced with that dilemma of having
Right.
to kill the kid. I mean, there's been kind of shades and like hints of that the whole season. I mean, obviously with him having to kill a kid the first episode,
Right.
but I definitely don't think they're going to go through with it. I think they'll hide him or something.
Something, right. I think that's the point. Is
Tell
like,
them
let's find out that everything's okay. Well, the kid did say, I have no idea what you're talking about, and that's kind of the end of it.
On the other hand, how the hell many illegals are there in the D.C. area? 4, 6, a dozen?
There's at least 2.
I've been married 17 years. Happily, for the most part. Luck of the draw.
And, not cheating on your wife.
Yeah, that's a biggie. You know?
Yeah. And now she has a boyfriend.
Yeah. It's like Mondays, am I right?
What's this? Your commendation. The agency's way of saying thank you for dispatching Dameron.
The stack of files. Doesn't matter.
Имеет допуск к операции «Стелс». У него разваливается семья, он влюблен в вас, Нина Сергеевна.
So we're really seeing the chain here.
Yeah.
Episode starts off, get Echo, and now it's all...
How compromised is Stan going to get?
Yeah.
Just to see you. See how you doing?
Man, she is really rolling the dice here.
Yeah.
An FBI agent came to see me.
Really? Why?
He said it had something to do with the murders.
No, that's all I need to see later.
Yeah. Won't be seeing you for a while.
Right.
He showed me 2 drawings of people and some photos.
She looked like me.
He just wanted to know if I'd seen them before, if I knew who they were.
Do you?
There you go. We're definitely not helpful.
He's nervous.
Sketches.
He said I should call him if I remembered anything or if anything suspicious happened.
Like this conversation.
It's really a tense episode. I can really tell.
Now you always have to wonder if Eric's going to be following her.
He's not stupid. I think that, I don't know, that shot of him with the orange, where he was like nervous with the orange,
Yeah.
I wonder what they were getting at with that. Because there's obviously something else going on. He's always juxtaposed against like pictures of Lenin.
Yeah.
Точно такой, как был у меня в детстве. А можно надену?
Конечно.
He's playing her, right? For sure.
I think she's playing him. I think he's falling for her a little bit.
And good for her if she's got everybody. She's working everyone to
Yeah.
try to stay alive.
It is hard to tell though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got sideswiped with a overwhelming urge for PB&B, actually. Peanut butter and banana.
Passive aggression is ugly.
Yeah.
How much longer are you not going to talk to me?
What do you want me to say? I have nothing to say.
It's fair. It is fair.
She hadn't done anything to make herself look any different to him. She was just herself.
Yeah, that is weird.
That's what I'm thinking. Maybe he knows. I don't
Quite
know.
possible. So now everybody's kind of gunning for Kate.
Yeah. Oh no.
This is where Varric busts in.
Oh, Kate. Leave. Let's leave.
Yeah. Someone's been in your house. Go.
You have a weird. I mean, you get a weird feeling.
Yeah.
Just bounce. Just get out of there. You've never seen a horror movie.
Right. Like, nope. Be careful, he is not.
He's no joke.
Fool, yeah,
He is no joke.
he is formidable.
Yeah. I cut away.
Well, I don't think he's going to kill her. He needs information out of her.
Sure.
She's the
It looked like he was going for the next
right,
step
but
there.
it was like the that'd be the last stop. Like
Yeah.
he doesn't have any more information.
Yeah.
Не вызывает особого энтузиазма у Нины Сергеевны.
Все будет в порядке.
It's a big push. Hey, Sam, now start stealing government secrets for me.
Если операция провалится,
He's so dumb.
она пойдет под трибунал в Москве.
Stand trial after everything she's done?
And she also was spying.
That's fair.
И просила шанс реабилитироваться.
Я этого не знал.
Okay, so he knew that she was working Stan, but
Didn't know.
he didn't know that she was that Stan was working her.
The circumstances.
First.
Yeah.
People destroyed my life.
Oh,
Not that I didn't have a hand in it.
this is going to go really dark.
Yeah.
And when's your next transmission? They repeat, don't they? Every hour or so?
I'll give Larrick this. He's good.
Yeah, he's formidable. Was that for the guy that was going to shoot the sniper on the roof?
Yeah.
What's that?
It's an award I got for shooting.
Nothing,
guys.
just work.
It's time to see a lawyer, guys.
And I'm not trying to place blame. I think it's pointless.
It's just
Time to call it. Yeah.
Time, yeah.
I know I feel better about myself.
I'm glad.
You see the twitch there. It's good acting on his part. The full touch there.
Well, that's going to be a problem because the answering service is shut down.
It's a very strong ceiling fan too.
Если ты не уверена, что ради тебя океан Биман предаст свою страну.
Even in such a weird headspace, it's hard to know.
Yeah, I think that. I think she's gonna go running into Stan's arms now and be like, "Yo, you gotta help me."
I feel like the bigger threat has switched back to Russia.
It is. Yeah, but Stan,
Yeah.
I'm going to Moscow, buddy.
You worked on SR-71.
They poisoned me.
Even they ended up firing him.
Yeah.
No reason to poison him, then fire him.
Yeah,
Just
right.
fire him. Yeah.
Who are you?
Doesn't matter.
Just a guy who wants to know about some stealth technology.
Yeah. And who brought soup?
Killed who? Bats. Dead bats all over the floor.
Maybe it was an accidentally he got
Something.
something. Yeah, he got ill from carcinogens.
Absorbs the radar. Hides the planes. And kill the bats.
No, of course they have to deny it because it's not. Yeah, top secret.
Except we haven't.
Still nothing from George.
So what the hell's going on?
They just sent us her address.
Well, they're sitting down so if they go to the house. That's where he's going to be waiting.
We'd be leaving tomorrow after school, and it's chaperoned. And
Okay, it's a worthwhile cause, and it sounds like a good idea.
We compromise. You don't get to go away for the summer, but you can go do this thing.
The protest
Yeah.
somehow seems worse than a summer retreat. I don't know.
I don't think so. It's that's whole summer,
Harmless.
a whole summer versus
Fair.
a weekend.
That's
yeah.
fair.
We need to check on Kate.
It would be funny if they're just like, no. Just keep shutting her down.
I don't think he's going to be here.
No, I doubt he stays there, yeah.
He might be watching them to figure out who they are,
For
but
sure.
I don't think he's going to be there to confront them.
For sure.
They're very ready, and there's two of them.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to take two to fight that guy.
That guy's
tank.
Yeah, he is. It's very weird to look at, again, we have two Soviet spies who are our good guys, and this American soldier who's our bad guy right now.
Yeah, and
He's like Jaws.
it is like Jaws.
Oh, yeah.
The thing is, we're dealing with this. We still have no idea who killed Emmett.
Right? Yeah, that's still a
It's
thing.
like
yeah,
the obvious choice would be, it's Larrick, but he even admitted I didn't do it.
right.
So when is that going to get resolved?
And that's always maybe ran into him.
Yeah. This season's so good at having all these storylines that are just
It's a
branching
lot
off,
of them,
It's
yeah.
like a tree. Smart. I was wondering what the toilet paper thing was. Yeah.
Arkady knows I've been providing you with information.
All I told him?
I can't go back.
You're right. She might be flipping again.
Uh-huh.
They will send me to Moscow. They will put me on a
But you're
trial.
safe
I
here,
can't
Nina.
go
I
back.
will not let anything happen to you.
He's full blown in love with her. She got both those guys in love with her, man.
Yeah.
Again,
I think maybe this is her angle. She's like, I need this information or I'm done.
Self-preservation.
Yeah.
The game.
Get Jared out.
Oh, Jared doesn't even know he's in.
Maybe.
You know, I mean, he might. You're right. We don't know what the conversations were.
Dang it. Another episode where I'm like, shows what happens. It's really good plotting, man. It's really good plotting. It is. I love that they're just like really just like trailing us along here.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure.
Man, talk about twists and turns this season. It's been a long, bumpy road, hasn't it?
It has, yeah.
In a good way. Yeah, I mean, I don't know when the revelation's going to come at this point. I mean, it very well could happen in season 3. It'd be weird if they continued to drag it out, or maybe the point of it is we don't know.
Yeah, the only thing we know for sure is that there is an impending, unavoidable confrontation between Varric and between them.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
So, any number of other things. Nina might not survive this. Stan could be the catalyst for all of this going wrong or right. We just don't. Granny, I would assume Granny's going to be back, but we don't really know. So, other than the fact that we have this conflict that's definitely coming, we don't even know what that's going to look like. Yeah. There's a lot up in the air right now.
Well, the center's probably freaking out too.
Sure.
I mean, obviously, their control room,
right,
tanked. Kate, R.I.P. But also, it's like, yeah, what are they going to do? What is the center coming to the rescue look like? I think it involves Granny for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Because they obviously have more than one of those centers set up somewhere. So I'm sure they're talking to everybody. Being
I mean, they radioed them. They knew they were getting information from the center straight. So yeah.
So they're getting something put together. It's also interesting that the world at the Residentura, like where Nina's at, and Philip and Elizabeth, those two worlds really don't collide.
No, I think and that's really smart and probably realistic, right?
Probably.
The people who are working in the office, the ones that the FBI knows are working for the KGB, have no knowledge of the people in the field that they shouldn't know about.
Truly, this season has been like 2 different shows. You know what I mean? Because you have the drama going on there, and the drama going on over here with Philip and Elizabeth, and it's like it's smart because that way, like, in case somebody does get compromised, they don't know.
Yeah, you don't want to be able to grab somebody, walk out of the door and say, tell us who your spies in America are.
Right? Yeah, exactly. And I wonder if those two worlds ever will collide as the show goes on. Because it'd be weird if it never did. I mean, like, just in terms of, like, the storytelling of the show.
Sure.
Realistically, it probably wouldn't happen,
Right.
I'm assuming we're going to witness the fall of all this by the end of the show. But yeah, we're totally wrapped up in like completely different storylines, and it's all part of the same narrative. It's wild. It kind of hurts my brain thinking about how they separate those storylines and how they write it. But I'm really enjoying this season. This is a show that I really wish we could binge, but it makes for great tension, and it makes for something to look forward to in the middle of the week.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to how they resolve some of this stuff and when, because some of this stuff has to get wrapped up this season.
It has to, right?
And probably more things get complicated in it as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're not just going to wrap up storylines. We're probably going to set up some stuff for next season.
Well, we did this for Mad Men, so I'm going to look real fast because this was episode 11.
Right.
I'm assuming it's 13.
It was 13 in the first season, so that's probably around there.
Let's take a look here. I have the Wikipedia thing up there. American season 2. Yep, 13 seasons.
So we got
2 more episodes to really figure out what's going on. And it's almost 2 hours worth of content. So I wonder what they're going to resolve, what they're not going to resolve. Right? I think the Yusuf thing is definitely season 3, though.
I do too. And the stealth stuff's going to keep going. The Russian guy working on the stealth technology.
Yeah.
His stuff will probably keep going.
Yeah.
It's hard to say. And I don't even know if the family murders are going to get. We're going to have any information there.
Right. They kind of made the season out to be like, this is the storyline, but now it's like, is that even the point?
No,
because it could go unresolved for a while.
Yeah, unless that's really tied in with the Nicaragua stuff, I don't think it is the main story. I feel like the Nicaragua stuff with Varric and with them trying to, blow open the Iran Contra scandal is really the focus of the season, which we didn't even get until several episodes in.
Big time.
So I guess we'll see moving forward.
I think Stan's gonna be the one to figure out that revelation too. Who killed these people? Stan's gonna find out because he already knows they're KGB. Maybe it was the CIA.
I don't think so.
You know, I don't know either. I'm not making guesses here.
The idea of shooting a teenage girl in the forehead,
It's pretty grim.
I don't think that's a government of any kind that's doing that. I think there's something more sinister at play there.
Sure,
but that's just my opinion. Of course, we could be completely wrong. Yeah, we have no idea.
Like I said, your guess is as good as ours.
Right.
So
we'll catch you next one, guys. Yep.